off of what we think is going to happen. I think that's one of the issues too, is that we think it's going to happen this way. We think it's going to look this way. We got to stop that, y'all, because it gets our hopes up for something that may not even happen. But regardless of what it looks like, what God said happened, what God says is going to happen is going to happen. Okay. How do I know it's from God? And that's why I've been talking about love is getting, if you are, and it's kind of like Gideon, right? Like Gideon was very, like, he wanted to make sure, all right, Lord, like Gideon was kind of fearful, right? Gideon had some anxiety, you know, like he wasn't very confident, and he asked God for confirmations. So, and when we talk about confirmations, y'all, I know I mentioned this earlier, this isn't something that I want you guys to continue to constantly go to God for about, you know, like at some point, the more you grow your relationship with the Lord, the more you're going to hear his voice, understand it, know it's him, trust it in your spirit, your discernment will increase, so on and so forth. But in the beginning stages, when you're struggling with things, ask God to help you with your anxiety too, love. Okay, he will. Okay, you cast all your worries, all your fears, all your anxieties onto him. He'll care for you. Okay, anxiety also is stemmed from, you know, like fear of the unknown, fear of not knowing what the heck is going on, right? And with God, it's crazy because we have to trust him in the unknown. Even when we have no idea what's going on, we're trusting God, right? So he asked him to help you with your anxiety, to comfort you and give you that peace that surpasses all understanding, okay? But Gideon, like I said, Gideon asked confirmations from God. You can do the same thing, okay? Ask them in your head, make them unique. And that don't necessarily mean going and searching for them, okay? But just wait for it to come, right? And when it comes, baby, you write that down in your notes app or what have you, you know, just so you have recollection of God confirming these things for you or whatnot. And also, especially in the beginning when I used to get confirmations from God, it always increased my faith too. Cause I'm like, dang, bro, like you asked me, I asked you this and you answered. You know what I'm saying? Like he really answers it. You know, he hears you. So it helps you with that as well. I feel about knowing who my husband is, but there's zero communication between you two. That happens, love. That was me at one point. There was a time period where we were not communicating. That still did not make it the fact that it wasn't my man. It was hard. I used to cry. Okay, I cried. It took me a little bit. As the days went by, it got easier.